last 7 years, and the training also from the last 7 to 8 years. Currently, I'm working in an MNC called Verizon. In this course, you are going to learn about React. We will see the fundamentals of React. Last two classes, we have discussed some basics of React. I will repeat them quickly. And if you want detailed, you can even get those classes. If you ask the mentors, they will provide you the links of those particular classes so that you can watch them again. Now, same thing for online also. Let's go here. Let's start with this. Now, our course contains like our course timings were from 7:30 to 8:55 9. We will have it like the requirements of our course: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you don't know much of JavaScript, fine, but I recommend people to have a basic knowledge, like what is a variable and all. If you have a programming knowledge of Python, also enough for me, because even Python have same programming knowledge. Only the syntax are different. Python you will go with some different variables. Here you will go with something like let, var, const, or something kind of one. I recommend people to have a solid knowledge on HTML, CSS, because in this course I will explain HTML, CSS very little. Mostly I don't explain HTML, CSS. JavaScript, if you face any difficulties, I will explain. I'm 100% sure I will explain them. But HTML, CSS, I expect you guys to know basics. Like HTML, I expect people to know tags, and CSS, I expect people to know two things mainly: Flux, Grid, one more thing, media queries. Three things: media queries for responsiveness. Next, what are the things you are going to complete in this course? We will do React introduction, which we already done actually. Components, states, prop, virtual DOM, use state, use effect, class, functional components, use context, memo, callback, reference, forms, events, state management, React routing, and major project on React. The course duration is just 3 weeks. This is the only course which you can find in whole Narisheti, which can be completed in 3 weeks of a solid job oriented. If you really understand and practiced this 3 weeks, I can guarantee the job. Forget about the Python, forget about your other things. Why? Because market will be there always for React, but it's always like competition will be also high. Market will be there for React, the competition will be too high because it's too easy. React can be even learned by intermediate people. Obviously, HTML, CSS, JavaScript also can be learned in school days, you know. These days, school days having this HTML, CSS, JavaScript. The React is so easy that it is adopted by almost whole internet. If you check it here, the famous websites like Instagram, see, it's using the React. Most of the famous websites like the ChatGPT, the DeepSeek, or Amazon, or Netflix, these kind of real production wise websites which are dealing huge number of people on their front end, they are using the React. Not only that, these days people are developing everything with AI, so AI also will use React only. If you ever type AI, like I think in the first day of class, I showed it. If you go to the AI and ask, build one website, if you don't tell what is the technology, by default, it will think it's React. That's there in the system itself. So in future, the number of React websites will be more and more. That creates the impact towards the React people also. Now, next, how can we learn this particular course? The course majorly focuses on practical thinking. In this course, every day will be provided a simple project and task will be given, and I expect people to do that particular task. Coming to the point, how many of you are yesterday there? Good. How many of you done the task, yesterday task? One, two, three, four. Good. Some were not done. Online, how many of you done, sir? Most people said yes yesterday. Good. Some gave me link also. I will see. Very good. Few people done it. I'm happy with it. Now, again, I'm telling it. This is not a school. Like I will give homework. Every day I will take it. Ah, this guy did the homework. You have not done. Will be having a punishment. It will be a difficult for me to handle that all. But I recommend people, all people to try it. You check yourself. Just 3 weeks, na? Okay. 26th. This task. Did I done it or not? Check it. 27. Did I done it or not? Check it. 28. Did I done it or not? Check it. Every day you will get it. Mostly. ex- Except some 1 2 days. Once you get it, whether you done that or not, you should check it. And the moment you check all the things, your course is completed. Your course will not be completed when I complete it. See, I will explain all the topics, right? This is what the most people, students fail. They think it like once the class is completed, the course is completed. No, once the practice is completed, the course is completed. Are you getting my point, ma? Is it clear, everyone? Perfect. Now let's have a quick review. What is React? Anyone? Online people, please respond quickly. What is React, sir? React is an open source JavaScript library used for user interfaces. User interface is like what you see. React is developed and maintained by Meta. Originally, they developed in 2012, but they are using it themselves for the internal, and then later they release it for the public in 2014. It's an open source. Open source means anyone can use it. Its code is public. Is React and React Native are same? No. React is used for web application. React Native is used for mobile applications. Majorly, React is used for two kinds of applications. One is single page application. Single page application. Second one is progressive web apps. What is single page application? Without reloading the page, only some content of the page will load. That is called a single page application. Progressive web apps means they will feel like the mobile native applications. Okay, that kind of feeling one, like web WhatsApp. When you open it, will feel like real WhatsApp one only. Okay, even though it's a website, it feel like the native app. That kind of experience is given by the progressive web apps. Next, what are the competitors? Angular and Vue are the competitors. How to build your first React? Yesterday, so many people tried, and some got it, some not. And whatever the errors you got, whatever the problems you faced, will be discussed today. Okay. And we'll do the whole thing. I will show you the project one more time. Whatever the yesterday project I gave to you, I will show you one more time. And then we'll move with the today's topic. Is it clear, ma? Done. Online, so many people done. Very good. Let's open. Someone, Kalim did this. See, looks cool. And is there any other one? No, only one person gave me the link. Okay, another one also gave me the link. Good. See, I can type something also. I got two websites. One is something like regarding the first React website, just have images of GIFs. Another one is having a website. This one I really liked it, kind of interactive one. Okay, right side some code is there, left side, and everything is just HTML. If you see, they are built with. Can you see here? Did you recognize this symbol? This is why bit symbol. Bit is a bundler. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how they did this all now. See, online, so many people done. Oh, someone did for Rubik's Cube. Seriously? You done this all? Nice, man. Like, at least it's good. Text is not correct, but it's good. Perfect. Study the notes. I liked it every time in the front end classes how the people show their creativity. This is first website. And someone did put it like just some kind of Hitler one, but they did not change the remaining things. Good, but still they understand where to put the images. I think they put it in directly in HTML. Good. Someone did this welcome one. Perfect. Click next. Now let's do this all. How to start this? You know what is the first thing you need for this all? What is the first thing you all need? VS Code. So let's start with VS Code. In VS Code, open the folder. I'm gonna open the folder. Click here, open folder, or you can go to that particular folder and code dot. You can get it. I'm opening the folder. Go here. I'm having React 730. Okay, first let's just a minute. Go here. Reshetty, React 730. Yesterday I created one app called Hello World. Okay, and again I'm deleting it. Is there any projects now? Just because I am deleting it, don't delete your projects every day. Okay, for the first 2 days I'm doing it. Now let's go here. Let's open it one more time. Open the folder. 730. Ravindra Kumar help. Please mention your problem, Ravindra. Now, okay. See here. In this React 731, is there any projects are there, ma? No. To install projects, your system needs one package manager. What you need, ma? Package manager. If you want to install NumPy, you need Pipna first. Your system should have Pipna. Imagine your system is not having Pip. Will it install NumPy? No. Same way, if I want to install the React and start the React app, you need npm. What you need? npm. What is the full form of npm, sir? Node Package Manager. How do you get Node Package Manager, sir? You have to download Node.js. What you have to download, sir? Node.js. One more time. Same like pip, you need npm. Same like pip, you need npm. Npm means Node Package Manager. You need to download this Node Package Manager. How do you download it, sir? Go here, Node.js website, download this one and just install it. Download the MSI version and install it, sir. Download the Node.js MSI version and install it. Once it is installed, your system, if I type, for example, let's go here. Can you see here terminal and new terminal? I can see here terminals, sir, now. There are terminals here. Now, in this terminal, if I type npm-v, can you see I'm seeing version? What is the version? 10.8.2. If your system is not having npm, it will not tell version. It will say what is npm, malum nahi. So you should have npm and you should check this. That is second condition. First one VS Code, second one is npm. Once you have this both, all are ready. Let's start. First one, online people. Roy, just mention your site. Now, what is the command, sir, to start the React app? Npm create white. What is this white, sir? Sir, every single file you don't need to create for React. Sir, if you are doing it React, every single file you don't need to create. There is a thing called white. White will is a bundler. It will give you automatically some basic template. If you want to start a basic template, white only will give you. It will only create all the files and it will give you basic template. From that template, you will start. It's like you don't need to start from first step. Someone already done first step and you are going to start from second step, and that one is called white. All you have to do command, please note it down. The command to start your React app is npm create white at the rate latest. In the people who came in previous classes, they already know. We already discussed it. Npm create white at the rate latest. Perfect. Once it is done, let me click here enter. It will ask you what is the project name you want to put. Okay, let's go here again. Hello world. Enter, enter. Oh, sorry. Tab, tab. You click a tab or give the package name. Project name and package name are same always, but if you give any capital letters in project name, package will not take that. Simple. Package cannot take. This package will be inside the uh, package.json. There is something called package.json file. They will write that name. That's it. It will not take capital letters. Now, which one you wanna select? Vanilla, Vue, React, and all. I will select React. And here, which one I will select? JavaScript. One class we will do TypeScript also. Don't worry. Okay. And don't click here yes. Okay, because they are experimental feature. And install with npm and start. You wanna install with npm and start na? Click yes. That's it. You don't need to do any other things. Automatically your project will be installed and automatically it will only run. Project will be installed and it will only run. It depends on your internet speed, and sometimes it will take it some time and sometimes it will be very fast. It's done. In a terminal, it is typing it like, because running scripts it's disabled on this system. If you are getting it error like running scripts is disabled in the system, go here. Can you see here down arrow? Click this. Here you can see so many terminals. Okay. Always I am here I am using PowerShell. but use here command prompt. In your systems now, Windows system, they have PowerShell and a command prompt. Some systems what happen, PowerShell cannot run some kind of scripts, so go to command prompt. Command prompt can run anything. Okay, click this arrow and go to command prompt and then do same things. Clear my online. Good. What is scaffolding? Sir, scaffolding means bundling whole code or doing any kind of code or creating any kind of code from terminal. Sir, did I create any code directly by using create file or anything? I did not create any file. Na? Automatically, terminal only, command prompt only creating files, command prompt only writing the code, command prompt only doing all the things. Na? From terminal, if you are doing anything, that is called scaffolding. See, scaffolding your project in this file. That is what it is telling. Okay. I recommend people to ask me single doubt also. Dot, letter, anything. Now I got this code. Did I write this code? No. Everything आ गया. That is because white. That is because that wit npm create wit at the rate at the rate latest I did na. Because of that it give me that wit will give you complete code. Now I am gonna change this. To change this, if you go inside wit, this is the settings file of that wit. Wit is installed everything na. For that wit, that setting file is wit here. You can see it here. It is installed. It installed the React, and README is like kind of our own reading purpose. It's a documentation. This is the package.json. It's like the settings file, metadata, metadata for our project. What is the package name? Hello world. If you see, this is what it is asking me earlier. Package name without capital letters. It contains all the things. What I installed? I installed React. I installed React DOM. What is the version I installed, sir? React 19.2 by default. Why? Because I put at the rate latest na. It will install latest version. Package log.json is a metadata of package.json. You said you installed React, but from where did you install? Where did you store them? Okay, what are the files, other things you installed? Everything detailed from where did I install, what kind of things I used. Everything is mentioned in package log.json. You don't need to create this all. What is the entry point of your application, ma? Starting page. Every application, remember this. Any application in the world, entry point is front end index.html. Name should be index.html. What is entry point, ma? Index.html. Go to your index.html. Whether you do Angular, whether you do React, whether you do kuch bhi, always it will be this. Package name you can change later. Okay, that is your own metadata you are telling to someone. Now go here. I can change my simple project. Obviously, everyone knows how to change title, and people also know how to change this icon, na? Right, sir? In CSS, they will dot link HTML. Sorry. Next, sir, what is my HTML containing div ID root? Anything is there inside the div ID root, but it is there. How do you know? Because if I go here, I am deleting it. कोई है? I think it's empty. I deleted it, but the moment I deleted, whole code gone. That means something is there inside. Okay, what is there inside? We will learn it now. Okay, here 2 points. The first mistakes the freshers do. Freshers knows HTML and they are coming to React. They don't know much of the React. So what they will feel is directly writing the HTML code here only. It will work. For example, H1 hi. You go here. Can you see hi? You can get it, but that is not a good code. Why? Because if you are writing everything in HTML, why you started React? React ka main purpose, you don't want to write HTML. Okay, you will write everything in JavaScript files. React morely goes with logic. Okay, now you should not write anything in this HTML body. Okay, you should not. Next, let's go here. If I go with the, it is connected to one file. What is this file? Main.jsx. It is inside the src folder. Go here, src. Go to main.jsx. Now in main.jsx, what it is doing, sir? Read this document dot get element by id. What is the id name? And in this route, it is rendering. Rendering means loading. Rendering means loading. So in this route, it is loading something called app. What it is loading, ma? App. So now I will tell you clearly. So, sir, there is one file called index.html. In this index.html, there is a div id root. Div id root. But anything inside the div id root? Nothing. This div id is connected. This div HTML, this HTML is connected to one file called main.jsx. What is the file name? Interesting. But sir, does main.jsx have any code? No. This main.jsx is connected to something called app.jsx. This is how the basic structure of React. Once you understand it, you can build the basic applications. Online, can you see this pain, ma? Roy, I will see it later, ma. Don't worry. You can see it now. Very good. Good one. Now see, in app.jsx, I write some code. Imagine I write something code. Okay. How this React works is this main.jsx will take this code. Where is the code actually you write? Where did you write the code, ma? App.jsx. This main.jsx, this guy, this is the main guy. This guy will take your code and will get this to main.jsx and will put this to here. So ultimately, where your code is going now? Index.html. So you can see it now because whatever in index.html only will be visible. Originally, index.html shows empty, but this main.jsx is like will access this and will put your code into this. That's how JavaScript will do. If anyone knows JavaScript, document dot get element by id, something you will get that, and you will write dot inner HTML or something. Same thing you are doing it. Main.jsx also doing same thing. Instead of writing dot inner HTML, it is taking dot something like app.jsx. It is keeping inside. So now tell me, where should I write the code? Which file I have to write the code, sir? You will write the code in app.jsx. That code automatically will come in index.html. Any questions here? Online, is it clear, sir? Everyone? Good. Sir, what is it mean by JSX now? Yesterday we discussed. What is JSX, sir? JavaScript extensible. JSX stands for JavaScript extensible. Indirectly, you can write HTML inside JavaScript. You can write HTML inside the JavaScript. That makes your code more easy. That is the main logic of JSX. Why React is so easy? Because React is also HTML only. Only difference is it's like you will put JavaScript name, but you will write HTML only inside. Okay. In the JavaScript file. In olden days, how do we do normally? Inside HTML, you will write JavaScript. Right? In HTML file, you will put script and you will write some code na? You all done, sir? Same way. Now you will write it. Inside the JavaScript, you will put the HTML. Okay, this logic is done by JSX files. But JSX have some rules. I recommend people to know these rules. First and most important rule of all JSX. Every JSX file should return only one HTML element. How many J elements it should return, ma? One. Every JSX element should return only one. You cannot return more than one. Now let's start, sir. Perfect. Experimental click no. Very good, very good. Now let's go here. I'm going to app.jsx. Can you see them? I am deleting some files. Like for example, see index.css. इसमें बहुत CSS है ना? I don't want CSS. Delete करो. App.css p so much CSS is there. I don't want any CSS. Now if you see your code looks something silly because no CSS is there na. And I will go to app.jsx. This is the main code and I will delete that also. Go here now. Anything is there? Why? Because we deleted everything na. App.jsx is coming, but in app.jsx nothing is there. Okay, so everything is empty. Now I will create the app.jsx. In JSX, one of the rule is whatever the file name, you should put your function name also same. What is my file name? App. By default, first one is app. So you should write it the same name. Go here, function, app, uninstall, uninstall. Now let's go here. Function app. Anyone have doubts, sir? This one? You all understand basic JavaScript na? Functions model na? No. Sir, you are importing this function in main. See, in main you are saying import app. But did you export anything here? You should export na? So write it here, export last default app. Why it is saying it suggestions? I said Copilot not to do that. Still it is showing suggestions. Huh? No, so many are there. Okay. Now every main.jsx will start with function app. No, no. Every app.jsx. Where I am writing, sir, here? App.jsx. Did I change anything in main.jsx, sir? Sir, these are fundamentals, very simple ones. First days we are. Did I change anything in main.jsx, sir? No. Where I'm changing my everything? App.jsx. So according to you, app.jsx is the starting. Originally index.html is starting, but for you, changing is app.jsx. Now let's start here. Good. In function, I told you na every JSX file should return how many elements, sir? One element. So write it here. Return. I'm returning some things. I'm returning here h1 hello world. H1 hello world. Now you go here. Can you see here? Hello world Kim. Whatever you are writing in app, it is coming there. This is your first React. Hello world one. If you remember, this is what I did 2 days before. The first day. Anyone have any question in this code till now? Online, anyone have any question, ma? Online or offline? Slowly, slowly, step by step, we'll go. Offline, कोई questions है? If anyone felt like anything is off, you can tell me so that I will repeat for you one more time because we are in first days, na? One more time. First, what is the command to start React, sir? npm create white at the rate latest. In that, you should give project name, package name, select React, select JavaScript, then experimental no, and install with npm yes. It will automatically run. Next one, I wanna change title of my project. Online people also. I wanna change title of my project. Where I have to change? Index.html. I wanna change body. Where I have to change body? App.jsx. Where I will change? App.jsx. But is app.jsx directly connected to index.html? No. Main.jsx will take app.jsx and render inside the index.html. Good. But what is JSX? JavaScript extensible. That means you are writing HTML. This is HTML, na? You are writing HTML inside JavaScript. Outline JavaScript is okay. Whatever you are writing inside HTML, that is what matters. Okay. This kind of code is called a JavaScript extensible JSX features. In JSX, whatever components you are writing, you should create functions, and that functions will have same name, and that function should return only one element. If I say here paragraph, now error. Anyone tell me why it is error? How many I'm returning now? Two elements, h1 and paragraph. How many I should return? One. So that's why it is saying error. It is saying it like JSX expression must have one parent element only. But I did it like two. How to change this? Instead of writing it like, now what I will do, I will put here div. Now how many elements I am returning, sir? Technically one only. You are returning your h1 and paragraph. But according to the logic, you are returning only one element. Div you are returning. Okay, but div के अंदर both elements है. This is how people do the code. And if you go here, whenever I did this code, automatically it will come here. Acha, yesterday I told you this. Whenever I'm doing, automatically it is coming here. That feature is called, yesterday I told, whenever I'm doing, automatically it's coming output here, na? Hot module reload, correct. That is called HMR. What is it called, ma? HMR. Wit only will do this also. What is mean by HMR, sir? Hot module reload. Automatically वो reload करता. देखो, you can actually see this. देखो, HMR update. Perfect. Export means it will like in this file it will go out another file, you can import them. It's like when you are using two JavaScript files, one JavaScript file you write one function, another JavaScript file you want to use it, one file you will export, another file you will import. This is called modules in JavaScript. Now, perfect. Anyone have doubts in this code? Yesterday I did this code only. I put here one img code, and now I write it here img src alt. Now, can anyone guess why it is showing it so many errors? Can anyone guess why my code is having error? Because in JSX second rule, remember, in JSX second rule is every element must have a closing tag. But sir, IMG is not having closing tag, na? IMG is a self-closing tag. So you should write at last this symbol. If you don't close any tag, including BR tag, break. If you don't close it, it will be error. Everything should have closing tag in JSX. Okay, now error is gone. Image will come here. If you have any images, I will put here. I will take some images. So it's like Doraemon. Go here. Let's go here. Open it up. Copy. Paste here. Now go here. 100%. But it is too much big, na? Sir, I wanna make it look nice. Anyone tell me how to make anything look nice? You write HTML. HTML अच्छा दिखने को CSS लिखना है. To make it look nice, you need to write CSS. So I am writing CSS. There is one file called app.css. You can see. If file is not there also, what you will do? You will only create one file. App.css. And how do you connect this app.css? Sir, normally how do you connect CSS file, sir? Link tag, na? For HTML, you will do link tag. If you are connecting JSX files, you need to write import. What you will write, ma? Import. Starting only, write it here. Import dot slash means current folder, same folder. App dot css. So now inside app dot css that will come here. No worries. Now how do you fix them? I need to write here class name. Class. If I give here, what is the class name? My do. Now here one problem is there. You are writing this code in JavaScript, na? Right or not? You know JavaScript have classes. In JavaScript there is one topic called class. Oops topic is there in JavaScript. You know, oops के अंदर class रहता है ना? Sir, JavaScript have one class. CSS have one class na? So JavaScript have class, CSS have class. So these two classes will clash. So React don't know. You are saying class. Class बोले तो JavaScript का class or React class I don't know. CSS. That's why whenever you are giving class name in JSX, you should write it as class name. What you will write, ma? Class name, not normal class. Okay? There are small differences are there. Like for example, uh, yeah, you know, this thing called label. There is some label tag. Anyone knows it? In HTML, label tag is there. In label tag, you will use something called for. मालूम है ना HTML पर? Here you will not call for. Here you will call it as HTML for. You know why? Because JavaScript के अंदर और एक for is there ना, for loop. So वो JavaScript confuse हो जाता. ये for क्या है, ये for क्या है. So that's why some names are थोड़ा different. Okay, in JSX. Because you are writing HTML in JavaScript. JavaScript names and HTML names will clash sometimes. Okay, next. Here, my div is there. Tell me how to put CSS quickly. Dot my div, because class names will have this. Perfect. Now all I will do is display flux, justify content center, align item center, flux direction colon. But that image is not good. Too big it is. So image will be height 200 pixel. Perfect to me. हो गया. Any question, ma? Any question here? No. What if I wanna give dynamic value? Dynamic value is like, for example, I will write it here. My name is Prasad. But sir, always it will print my name is Prasad only, na? Is this static or dynamic? Static. Perfect. It is static. You see, always it is Prasad. But instead, I wanna give one variable. Now tell me how to put variables in JavaScript. You know JavaScript variables? No, no. Var let const. If you don't know var let const, it will be thoda difficult, right? Okay. But anyway, kuch nahi hota. You know Python variables? What is it mean by a variable? Variable is used to store and assign a value, right or not? Same thing you will do it in JavaScript also. But the difference is like Python and JavaScript are almost same. Okay. It's like the brother from another mother. So both are basically same. Python is also dynamically data typed and JavaScript also dynamically data typed. So there is no data type fixed. All you will do is give here one name, let. You have to use a word called let. Let is like can be changeable. Const is like fixed. Once you say const x equals to Prasad, वो x value Prasad hai. Change, you can't change. But if you say let, you can change it. Simple logic. X equals to Prasad. Now, what is x value now? I want to print this x value because tomorrow I can change this x. Anything I can change it, x value. So now I will write it here. You have to use set brackets. Can you see that set brackets? That is for dynamic value. You will write it here x. Can anyone guess now what it will print? Now also it will print my name is Prasad only, but instead of writing it here, my name is, and here x, when you put brace, it will go here and it will check x ka value kya hai. X ka value Prasad. So print that value here. To print values from variables, to print values from variables, I will use this. Clear ma? You don't need to write console and all. Console will print in console. Now it is very easy, na? You know in JavaScript, normal JavaScript, how to do this? I will tell you. In normal JavaScript, how you will do, you will put here one ID. You will write document.getElement by ID dot text content, and then you will write this one. But now no need. Directly you can do. Now, okay. Let me give you another code. A equals to 10. If you don't know much also, you will learn it now, 20. Now, I will write one code. You guys tell me what it will print. The sum of exactly what it will print? Any guess what it will print? The sum of 10 and 20. 10 plus 20 it will not print. It will directly print 30 because it knows what is 10 plus 20. Okay, it will evaluate. So the answer it will print is the sum of a value 10 and b value 20. The sum of 10 and 20 is a plus b. What is a plus b? 30. Simple. 30 it will print. If you want to write, so sir, one more time. In JavaScript, you are writing JavaScript, na? In JavaScript, if you want to put HTML, write it in parenthesis. Write it in parenthesis. But in HTML, you are writing now HTML, na? HTML के अंदर JavaScript चाहिए तो HTML के अंदर JavaScript value चाहिए तो use set brackets. Use set brackets. JavaScript के अंदर HTML parenthesis. HTML के अंदर JavaScript set brackets. Simple logic. But for JavaScript, we have to write console. No, I think you didn't study full JavaScript. Console is like the basic one. Okay. Console will print it in console. If you want to print on screen, you will do this only. Perfect. Any doubts here? I hope you all are getting it. Online, sir? It is just HTML CSS only. Only difference is HTML CSS you will write inside JavaScript file. Clear or not? Now I'm gonna teach you another topic. This is the pillar. React goes with four pillars. Okay, the four pillars followed by next four classes. If you understand these four classes, next 2 weeks of classes will be very easily manageable because they are the four pillars. React stand on these four pillars. Now I will tell you what are they also so that you can understand it clearly. First, let's start today's main topic. 28 1. Now, React basically deals with four topics. First one, components. Second one, props. Third one, state, state and virtual DOM. Fourth one, APIs. Hooks, all will be inside this only. Whatever React hooks, React things, everything will be in this only. These four topics. Once you understand these four topics, how to do state, how to manage the what is state, what is component in depth. Like if I have to say, according to me, mathematics is depending on four things: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, I know that there are so many things like trigonometry, polynomials, or whatever, but imagine you don't know addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Next thing's gonna be different for you. Are you getting my point, ma? I'm not saying it like this is the only React. I'm saying it like these are the pillars on every building of React is built. You should be strong in this. At least you are good with basics then. Okay, ma? Now let's start. What is React? First component. What is the component? And this is the most important and best feature of React. React divides the whole UI of a website into reusable reusable logical parts called components. They are like Legos using which we can build applications. So API means application program interface. Correct, ma? Correct. In npm not showing javascript, it will show, ma. Maybe your terminal is small, just enlarge it. Did any one of you in your childhood play with this? I loved it in childhood. Did any one of you tried this very symbol? Yeah, these are the symbols I tried. Did you guys try this, ma? These are called Legos. What is the advantage with this? These Legos are like the small kind of rectangular having these 8 loops. But using this, you can actually build any kind of building. Sometimes we used to build bridges or castles or cars. You can build with this so many things. If I give some set of Legos to 20 people in a class, each people will build actually different one. Why? Because this Legos improves your creativity. The same thing of concept of Legos is implemented by the React, and React call it as component. What is it called? Component. What does it mean by component? For example, take it here, um, Netflix, the classic React example. Go here. Now, sir, I want to build this Netflix page. Okay, you all seen this page so many times now. Now I want to build this Netflix page, sir. Can you see this one here? Here, see this? How to build this? One div is there. In that div, one image is there, right or not? देखो एक div है, एक image है, and then one title is there. Correct? Correct na? How about building that Stranger Things one? Same na? Sir, if I wanna build this, if I wanna build this secondary one, same thing na? Third thing, then, or let's go down. Same na? Same na? Do I have to create this many times? In normal HTML, you will do. If anyone remembered in HTML, you will create one div, copy, 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 copy. You will put so many times. React वो नहीं करता. React is like one thing is there, same thing you are doing one more time. You don't need to do it one more time. You just tell me the name, I will do it multiple times. So what we will do, we will take one website, React, what it will tell you, take this one website and divide this website into small parts. You will divide this website into small parts so that each part is called one component. What is it called? Component. Why? Because what if another page, another web page also needs same thing? You don't need to build it. You can just already build it. This component only you can use it there also. Whatever you built it there only you can use it now. Sir, take this red color button. This red color button, if I take it as one component, any other place, if I want red color button with different text, I can use same button. Na? So first thing, seeing a website, you should divide that website. You should divide that website. But just because they said divide, you should not divide whatever you want. Divide logically. Dekho, I will divide it logically, this website. According to me, this website majorly having this, you know, this image and this line. Can you see whole line? Image line, movie line. But if you see now, देखो, same movie line is repeating one more time. Same movie line is repeating one more time. Repeating. पूरा website हो जाता. So if I create one movie and movie line, I can create this Netflix page na. And that's what I'm going to do today. Now we are going to create this Netflix page, and which you all gonna try. Clear? Online, are you getting my point, ma? So let's start. Every day, obviously, you think it's hard, but believe me, it will be so easy. Okay. Now, I need two components. How many components, sir? Two components. One is movie line, another one is movie. Movie is like one movie, movie line is like that whole line. Clear? One is movie line, another one is movie. So I'm gonna create it here. Here only I will create it here. One folder. What is the folder name? Components. If you put a folder name or not, kuch nahi hota. Your wish. I want to put all my projects in folder name. Good. Components. Inside the components folder, I'm creating two files. See, can you see here? These symbols. New file, new name. Now, movie. Sir, always start with capital letter. Start with movie.jsx dot, right or not? Everyone tell me how to write JSX files. Tell me, sir. Function, movie. Tell me, sir. You write app na? Function, movie, open parenthesis, then open brace, close brace, export, default, movie. Now, here, return, div, class name, movie. इसके अंदर एक image, because movies will have image na. src alt. I will take one movie from the Netflix. Let's take it Vincenzo. Copy. Go here. Vincenzo. H2. Vincenzo. Sir, let's go clearly. One more time. What did you create, sir? You created one folder. What is the folder name? Components. In that, what did you created one file? Movie.jsx. In JSX file, what you will write? Function movie. Why movie? Because name is movie. You put different name here. And then open brace, close brace, and open parenthesis, that is function. And export a default movie, because somewhere you will import them. You know that. Okay. And you write it here. And Inside the movie, I put one div, class name movie, and I put one image and title. अभी तक कोई doubt है sir? हो गया one step. One more step if you do, Netflix आ जाता. Any doubts here till now? Online sir, is it clear? Where we create components folder in SRC. One more time sir, in SRC, just click here folder name, click here folder, either folder आता. Okay, yeah, good. With the help of React, we can design backend also. No, this is front end wala. Okay, Legos is not for backend. खाली front end देखने का. Now, हो गया. Next, what is another component I need? Tell me. Movie line. Movie line. Let's create movie line. Movie line dot JSX. Now tell me again. How to write movie line? Tell me. Function movie line. Everything. Runs. Then export default movie line until you get practice. Do it again and again. And actually, there are some shortcuts to get this. I'm not using it because you are in starting stage. Until you guys practiced it, I will do it again and again. Type it. Okay. Doubt is there? Any doubts? Perfect. Return open brace close. Div class name movie line. Now, sir, movie you created na, मूवी लाइन के अंदर what will be there? Correct. That movie line is there na. Inside that movie line, what will be there? Tell me. Inside the movie line, movies are there na. So I will give it like one H2 something K drama movies. Please understand, sir. You created here two things. One is movie, another one is movie line. This movies should come. This movies should come inside this. How do you get one code into another code, sir? You exported here, na? Okay, you exported in one file. Another file, what you should do? Import. Export in one file, another file, import. So always remember, export is last thing in file. Import is first thing in file. पहला पहला import करना, last export करना. Import. Both are in same folder na? If they are in same folder, single dot. Same folder, single dot. दूसरा folder, double dot. Now, single dot. What is the file name? So you should, oh sorry, you should write the name na, movie. I am importing movie from dot. If you are importing CSS file na, you don't need to write import from and all. Directly you can write. If you are importing JSX files, you will write import file name from what is the file movie dot JSX. Believe me, if you understand this connection, all are over. Almost, almost Netflix is done. This connection I want you to understand. This is the topic of modules in JavaScript. If you don't know also, but it's not a big deal. Just it's about connection. Doubt is there? हो गया ना? देखो. Now, if I go here, if I write it here, movie. How do you write that movie? You imported movie na? Now, always the React will take it any code as a component, and the component you will write it here movie. What is the component now, name now? Movie. You imported na? Movie. You can write it like this: open brace, close brace, open tag, close tag, or most people like to put it as self closing. You know what is this now? Whenever you write movie, wherever you write movie, automatically ये पूरा HTML कोड इधर आता. Now, anyone, any intelligent person can guess this. Anyone guess what I did? How many times Vincenzo movie will print now? Did I write two times? Understand? How many times that Vincenzo movie will print? Two times. Did I write it two times? Movie. ये छोड़ दो. How many movies will come? You write one time. Use it multiple times. That is the use of this component. What is the use of component? Components are reusable. If you see my definition of component, now you are gonna understand. Components is a divides React divides the whole UI of a website into reusable logical parts called components. We divide first, we see the website. In that website na one movie line is there, one so many movies are there. Now we divide them logically so that we can reuse them. That logics of dividing the chota things so that you can reuse them again and again just with a name without writing the whole code is called component. What is it called, ma? Component. Can we use loop? Actually, we can use loop. Okay, we are in starting stage na. Loop will be tomorrow. That's it. I can actually put loop 10 times or 100 times. I can print. Kuch nahi hota. Okay, that is the main advantage of thing. But you guys know loops na, for loop and all. Okay, not a big deal. Now, okay, sir. Movie line is also coming. But one more thing, Mister. What is printing in code, sir? Which file is printing in screen? App.jsx na? App.jsx is printing na? But you want movie line na? If you want movie line, where you should write this movie line inside the app.jsx. Now I will go to app.jsx. I will delete all my shit. Dekho, delete, delete, delete. Now, sir, anything is there in app.jsx, sir? Now, what you are going to do? Import movie line from components movie line, and I'm gonna write movie line. Anyone tell me what happened? I printed the movie line. Copy, paste. How many movie lines will come? Each movie line. How many movies are there? See my website. हो गया वेबसाइट. आ CSS. मूवी लाइन का CSS चाहिए. इन app.css पर लिखूंगा. Where there is app.css रे. हाँ हाँ. Dot movie line CSS, because each div is something. Yeah, movie line L capital. हाँ, movie line display flux. हाँ, L capital I put. Gap 20 pixel. Go here. Uh, it's looking 100%. It's looking correct only. देखो. Now I know I'm printing only one movie. How to print each time alag alag movies? That is props. Okay. So now what you did? Very simple, sir. I take here one component called movie line. What is the component name? In that, there is another component called movie. Inside movie, image is there, title is there. I repeated that movie component 4 times, okay, so that I got a movie line, and then I repeated movie line 4 times. Did I write this much code? Did I write Vincenzo in 20 times? No. Same thing Netflix done. Only difference is Netflix is printing each time different movie. I'm printing same movie. Any doubt, sir? It is very, very, very simple. Okay. So now I want every one of you to try this today. Today's project is cloning Netflix of a simple version where you will create one component, you will repeat that component multiple times. Okay. Actual Netflix, we will build it like tomorrow because tomorrow I will print it each time different movie. That whole line will be different. Every line will be also be different. Tomorrow I will do. Okay. So every day one by one step will do. Now, one more time. What you wanna create it? Let's go here. You go here, sir. Sir, only three files you need to change. First file. Everyone see this. First file, main file. What is the main file, sir? Here, app dot. What is printing? App.jsx is printing what? Movie lines. But if I go to the movie line, what is movie line is printing? If I go to movie, what is it printing? Image and except this all are same na. Just draw in your paper how to print. Movie में image है. Movie is going to movie line. Movie line is going to app. Simple. If you feel it difficulty with the two kinds of things, directly put one kind of thing only. Directly put movie only in app. कुछ नहीं होता. But this is how real process will work. If you put directly movie in only 20 times in the app, I don't mind. Okay. But I want you to create one component and put one component inside the app.jsx so that I can see the output. Any doubts, ma? The time is not there so that I can't show you the build. Okay, yesterday I showed you how to put your website into live. Tomorrow we will put our website into live again. Netlify, and I will show one more time if anyone don't know Netlify. Okay, don't worry about it. See, whether you are showing to me or not is not important. I want people to do it. You know your honesty and accountability. Only 3 weeks. 3 weeks will complete very simple. Believe me. You guys already spent 4 months in your Python. 3 weeks will complete very simple. Put your notes, write it. Today project I have done or not. Anytime. Spend it for half an hour, you will do it. You don't think half an hour also will take. Slowly, आराम से करो. कोई doubt है तो bring it tomorrow. If you try, you will get doubts. Is it clear, my everyone? Online, is it clear? I expect everyone to do it, sir, tomorrow. PowerShell, if you are getting it error, that means NPM is not there, ma. Someone get error PowerShell, NPM is not there, Bhakti. Roy, can you give the site one more time? I will check. Movie line just created a line. Correct. Netlify, I will show it tomorrow. Don't worry. Traveling great. Looking good, ma. Roy, you put animated wonders. This is good. You can actually created this kind of things in today's one. But the only problem is like you created this with AI. This is one thing which I don't like. It is AI, man. I can see it. When humans done and the AI done, there will be a difference, which I can find it easily. You downloaded the images that I know. That is not the problem. Anyway, now someone also done possibility. Sridhar, good, good. Now Never ever use AI to build something. If you have doubt, ask. Today, sir taught components. I didn't understand components. Please, ChatGPT, tell me components. It will tell you understand and do it on your own. But never ever try it. Ask it to do it for you. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you all. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye bye. Online, you can tell me, ma. On command from 10 p.m. is running. Very good, ma. It will run. If we want to connect app.jsx and movie.js means we can import. Yes, ma. We have to use import. How to get previous class recordings? You can ask. PowerShell it will not work, ma. Some people it will not work. It's about settings actually. Location of class is beside the Sachin theater. Notes you will get it from tomorrow onwards. Uh, can you take that? Thank you, ma. Sir, in app.jsx, why you give many times incentive? Because I want to print multiple times. You can give one time also, but the- I want to give it like multiple times. Please share setting for PowerShell. You can check it. What is wrong in your settings? Actually, I can't exactly tell this is wrong. Okay, you told which theater? Such a theater, ma. Nearby Triple A Mall. It's like Triple A Mall. Besides Triple A Mall, there is something. Yeah, someone did pet store. Looks good. Without using component JSX separately, JSX separately by using an app.jsx is possible. You can actually, but that is not a good way. Timings, class timings are morning 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Class timings are morning 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Okay. No change. Actually, we are looking for it, but I think no change as of now. Okay, we'll look into it. Thank you all. Bye bye.